They lose, though, 12-4 the final. Yamamoto got those 5 outs, gave up 3 singles, but no runs, struck out 2. And that 2021 NLCS MVP Eddie Rosario homered his first at-bat. Bobby Miller had to leave the game after facing just 2 batters, hitting the head. Max Muncy, 1 for 2. And David Bodie cut loose by the Cubs last November. He went 2 for 2 against his former team. Meantime, Shohei Ohtani still isn't quite ready for game action this spring, but he's getting closer. And this morning, Shohei gave us an update to Kirsten and the media.
Shohei, you've now 2 bullpens these last few days. Just how did those go for you, and how much of a step forward was that for you?
前回もそうですね、引き続きいい強度では投げれたので、次回のブルペンでもう少しもうワンステップ強度上げれたらいいんじゃないかなと思ってます。
I was able to throw with pretty good intensity my last 2 bullpen sessions, so I want to be able to step it up a little bit more with the intensity for my next bullpen session.
It looked like in between pitches you were going back, looking at whether it was footage, whether it was just getting some feedback. What are you looking for during your bullpens that are showing you that you are progressing in the right direction?
いろいろデータ映像見てましたけども、何か特別に見ていることとかありますか？
ボールとのフィーリングというか、自分が投げてる感覚となんていうんですかね、フィードバックをもらった時のデータの一致がどういうふうに一致してるかっていうのが大事かなと思うので、今のところはいい感じで来てますし、さっき言いましたけど、ワンステップ上げた時にまたデータがどういうふうにブレるのかなっていうのをチェックしていきたいなと思ってます。
It's really matching the feel and real aspect of it, just being able to confirm, see if there's any differences. So now, once I increase the intensity, I want to be able to see if there's any major differences in the real and feel.
Your both bullpen sessions, you're thrown out of the full windup, and when you pitched for the Angels, it was always the stretch. Is that something you're going to carry into the games, and why the change?
自分ワインドアップで結構投げてるのと、何辺も違いましたけど。
特になんでしょうね、常にそうですけど変化を求めていきたいなとは思ってるので、その中でここメジャーに来てからワインドアップでずっと投げてますけど、ワインドアップじゃないセットで投げてますけど、自分の中で、常に変化、バッティングもそうですよね、変化を求めたいなとは思ってるので、その中の一つかなとは思います。
Yeah, traditionally I've been throwing from the stretch a lot, but as part of being a baseball player, I do want to explore just different options, different avenues to see if I could grow as a player. I do that on the pitching side as well as a hitter.
Will you do that in games?
今のところはその予定では考えてますけど、またさっき言いましたけど、またなんていうんですか、強度が上がった時にどういう反応が来るのかによって、決めたいなとは思ってます。
That's my plan. But again, with increasing the intensity, I do want to see how the body respond, how I respond to it. So yes, as of now, that's the plan.
So Dave Roberts did reveal the top 4 guys he's going to go with in the batting order, and it's not a surprise. You have Shohei leading it off, led the league in on-base percentage, slugging, OPS, homers, RBIs, runs scored. Pretty much you get the idea there. But he's going to be followed by Mookie Betts again, the World Series MVP Freddie Freeman. And then Teoscar Hernandez hit that career-high 33 bombs, won the home run derby, and was an all-star for the 2nd time in his career. And when Shohei moved to that leadoff spot after Mookie was injured on June 17th, the season really took off as a Dodger. Hit .310 from that leadoff spot, 35 home runs, 54 RBIs, 84 RBIs, Jerry, I should say, the rest of the way. It seems like the right thing to do, though, to have Shohei first, then Mookie, Freddie, Teo, the way we saw it last year for most of the season against lefties.
If it ain't broke, why fix it, right? I mean, obviously, when you have the big show, and I love the fact that he's that leadoff hitter because it allows him, and he makes him more aggressive on fastballs. Behind him is Mookie Betts. We know what he can do. Fab Five Freddie, I think, is the perfect 3-hole hitter, and then Teoscar Hernandez, who's a tremendous run producer, hit lefties as well as righties. These first 4 did tremendous damage, especially in the second half of the season, and they will continue to do so. So I love this lineup. Listen, Dave Roberts understands, you know what? We won a World Series this way. There's no need to change it. Big Show, Mookie, Freddie, Teo.
Oh, and then you've got Muncy, and then you've got Tommy Edman, and you've got Will Smith. You've got a lot of guys. Pretty long, good lineup.
If there's one guy who has an argument hitting the 4-hole, it's Tommy Edman, because we know what Tommy Edman did in the 4-hole.
Especially against lefties.
Yes, so he'll see the 4-hole against lefties.
All right, Cactus League play, it is off and running. There will be a baseball game on our network 17 of the next 18 days. Tomorrow, the Dodgers and Cubs once again, this time in Mesa. We will have highlights and reaction on Access Sportsnet Dodgers for every weekday game all spring long. We will see you tomorrow at noon. The first home run of the spring, it comes from a guy who wasn't even on a team 6 days ago. Eddie Rosario's 2-run shot was the lone highlight for the Dodgers offense. More ahead on the game from Arizona. Plus, there were some nervous moments during free agency, but Teoscar finally got a deal done to stay with the Dodgers, and he's sitting down with Kirsten for our spring conversation coming up.
One of the best hitters in baseball this year.
He wants to be that guy in the batter's box when the game's on the line.
Teo, a hero! Teoscar Hernandez once again delivers for the Dodgers in the clutch.
He's one of my favorite guys I've ever been around.
Their guy who's brought so much production, so much joy to his teammates this year.
I enjoy it when my team needs me the most and I deliver.
When you need a hero, dial 37.
Teoscar Hernandez became a huge fan favorite last year. He's one of our favorites here at the network as well, and he's clearly loved by all of his teammates. So in early January, when Teo re-signed with the World Series champions, there were a lot of smiles in Los Angeles, but none bigger than on the man himself. Kirsten gets connected with Teoscar Hernandez in Arizona.
Going into this offseason, there was really no doubt for any of us that you were going to be back in Dodger blue. What was it like getting to that decision, that process, and now being in this moment?
You know, I thought it was going to be more fun, more free agent after the year that I have, you know, but like I always say, like I said it the whole year when I get to answer the same question, it was like there's no chance I'm moving to another team without giving the Dodgers an opportunity to sign me back, and I wanted to be back. One of the biggest reasons was that the way they treat the family. That was huge for me. As soon as I got here, everybody was like welcoming me like I was part of this team before. You know, it was like that. Like we make that chemistry so like good. That I feel like I was here for a long time. Being
at the parade and the fans chanting that they wanted you back, it felt like even almost every day of this offseason, where is Teo? We're waiting for the signing.
It was like really special, like unbelievable. I never felt that before in my career from the fans. And, you know, it was like, okay, there's something special about this city, the team and everything. That I have to get this deal done and try to, obviously, for the best of my career and my family. But I was hoping so everything goes well and we can get it done.
Let's just go through the list of accolades. All-Star, Home Run Derby champion, then World Series champion. How special was last year? That
thing is undescribable. There was so many good things. One of the biggest one was that I can stay healthy the whole year, and I was there for the team, for you know the fans and the organization, and I was able to do a great job for the organization. And at the end of the day, it was you know the trophy.
Has the trophy room in your house, is it just filled all the way to the brim now?
It's been built. I'm doing some renovation that I'm gonna keep that trophy in there.
When you think about what it felt like to win the World Series last year, does that give you even more fire and fuel to want it again this year?
Yes, especially because it's been a long time since a team is winning back-to-back, and you know now we got really good players, new players. The one that we just won, it's just in the past, and it feels like everybody now they want more, and the new guys they want that bad. And like everybody was here earlier than they're supposed to be here, just to get everything going, be more ready, more prepared for the season, and you know, it's been a special week so far.
You've had a front row seat to a lot of the action with this team, building really special relationships. I even remember last year in spring training, you and Shohei, you teaching him some Spanish, him teaching you some Japanese. What has it been like just building that relationship with him and getting to witness all that he can do on and off the field?
The way he performed, the way he prepared himself, just to do what he showed last year. It's amazing. It's just like the ethic that he had, and the work that he always put in every day in, day out. It was, you know, it was unbelievable, and that's the reason he's the best player right now.
When you think about the accolades of last year, when you look now going into 2025 season, we're here in spring training. The regular season is now a month away.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think.
It's been quick.
Yes, outside of a World Series ring, I know you guys want to go back to back. It hasn't been done in a very long time. What are goals that you want to achieve for yourself this season?
Honestly, I never put like goals into like numbers and none of that. For me, every year, the most important is to stay healthy. I know if I still healthy at the end of the year, my numbers are gonna be there, maybe a little higher, a little lower, whatever, but I just wanna be there every day, helping this team to win.
Teoscar, well, I know we are all so excited for what this season is going to bring for you. So thank you, as always, for joining us, and best of luck this year.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I think it's safe to say Teo's first season in Los Angeles, Jerry, could not have gone any better. He had the career-high 33 home runs. He drove in 99 runs. He wins the home run derby. And, of course, he's also now a World Series champ. Just seemed like a perfect fit. Now he's going to be here for 3 more years.
You know, I think all of us took a big sigh of relief when the Dodgers re-signed Teoscar Hernandez. But even though he was here just last season, it feels like he's been here for about 5 or 7 seasons. This guy is the perfect Dodger representative, Dodger player. It's all about the team. And I love that he said in that sit-down with Kirsten, he doesn't really care about his numbers. All he cares about is making sure that he's healthy and helping the team win, because his numbers will be taken care of. He is a team-first guy. Play right field, left field, really anywhere in the order as well. Hits lefties and righties, so we are so happy to have Teoscar Hernandez for at least 3 more seasons. Perfect Dodger player.
Always remember at the rally and all the fans telling Andrew Friedman they were chanting re-sign Teo, and they were able to finally get the deal done. Still ahead, the first ABS challenge in Major League history. Jerry, the most important thing is they got the call right.
That's right.
All right, tomorrow the Dodgers head across the valley to Mesa, run it back with the Cubs. You can see the game at noon right here on Sportsnet LA. And Jerry, we're going to see this guy right here, the Catman, Tony Gonsolin, back on the mound. This is a guy that we've talked to, and he's got big plans for 2025.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see him pitch. Obviously, he knows what has transpired this offseason. Obviously, signing Blake Snell. They added Roki Sasaki as well. He wants to make sure he's back in the rotation, so he's itching to get back there on the mound and do his thing.
And what is it like, though, for someone we just heard from Dustin May and Tony Gonsolin, and I think the longest period of time you missed was maybe a little over 3 months. These guys have been out for more than a year. To return to baseball and returning to that first game action, there's got to be a lot of excitement, some anxiety, and a lot of other emotions.
There's a little anxiety, but, you know, and some nervousness as well. But you want to get out there and show the team and really Major League Baseball, you still got it. So Tony Gonsolin, it's been a long time, but he wants to go out there, do his thing, and get back in the rotation.
All right, Jerry, one final thing. Quick takeaways from day 1 of Cactus League play for the Dodgers.
John, we're 0-1. Must win tomorrow. Must win.
Yes, our first must win of 2025. There it is on February 20th.
Louis, don't laugh.
For Kirsten and Jerry, I'm John. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. First pitch, Dodgers and Cubs at noon on Sportsnet LA. Must win.
皆さん、いかがでしたか？今シーズンのロサンゼルス・ドジャースはまさに夢のチームと言えるほどの戦力を誇り、開幕前から大きな期待を集めています。昨シーズンのワールドシリーズ制覇の興奮がまだ冷めやらぬ中、すでに次の目標へと向かう選手たちの姿勢には本当に胸が熱くなります。特に今シーズンの打線はこれ以上ないほどの強力な布陣が揃っています。大谷翔平選手がリードオフを務め、 その後にムーキー、ベッツ、フレディ、フリーマン、テオスカー、ヘルナンデスと続く並びは、相手投手にとってまさに悪夢のようなラインアップでしょう。この並びを見ただけで、今シーズンのドジャースの攻撃力の高さが伝わってきます。昨シーズン、ムーキー、ベッツが負傷し、大谷翔平選手がリードオフとして起用された際に、彼は打率3割1分0厘、35本塁打、54打点という驚異的な成績を残しました。その勢いのまま今シーズンもチームの先頭を走り、攻撃の起点となることが期待されています。また、ピッチング面でも大きな進化が見られます。大谷翔平選手は現在、投手としての復帰を目指して調整を進めています。これまでのストレッチからフルウィンドアップへとフォームを変更し、新たな可能性を模索している姿勢は、彼の向上心の強さを物語っています。大谷選手は、選手として成長し続けたいという意欲を常に持ち続けており、ピッチングにおいてもさらなる高みを目指しているのです。彼が完全復活を遂げたとき、打者としてだけでなく、投手としても再びメジャーリーグを席巻することは間違いありません。そして、チームの結束力の象徴ともいえる出来事が、このスプリングトレーニングでも数多く生まれています。その中でも特に印象的だったのは、テオスカー、ヘルナンデス選手と大谷翔平選手の交流です。昨シーズンからすでに2人は親しい関係を築いており、大谷選手がスペイン語を学び、テオスカー選手が日本語を学ぶという微笑ましい場面もありました。国籍や文化の違いを超えて、お互いに学び合い、尊重し合う姿勢は、ドジャースというチームがいかに素晴らしい環境を提供しているかを示しています。このような強い絆があるからこそ、シーズンを通じて困難な状況に直面した時でも、選手たちは互いに支え合いながら戦うことができるのです。さらに、今シーズンはトニー、ゴンソリン選手とダスティン、メイ選手の復帰も大きなポイントの一つです。長期のリハビリを経て、彼らが再びマウンドに立つ日は目前に迫っています。昨シーズンは怪我による離脱が続き、苦しい時期を過ごした2人ですが、今シーズンは健康な状態でチームに貢献できることを強く願っています。特に、ゴンソリン選手はすでにブルペンでの投球を開始し、順調に調整を進めています。彼らの復帰により、ドジャースの投手陣はさらに厚みを増し、強力なラインアップとともにワールドシリーズ連覇を目指す体制が整うでしょう。また、新戦力として加入した山本由伸選手と鈴木晃丸選手の存在も見逃せません。2人とも日本を代表する投手であり、メジャーリーグでの活躍が大いに期待されています。特に山本選手は、昨シーズンの NPB で圧倒的な成績を残し、その実力を証明してきました。彼がドジャースのユニフォームを着て、メジャーの強打者たちと対戦する姿を見るのが待ち遠しいですね。このように、今シーズンのドジャースは、昨シーズン以上に充実した戦力を誇り、ワールドシリーズ連覇に向けて最高のスタートを切ろうとしています。開幕まであとわずかですが、すでにチームの士気は最高潮に達しており、選手たちは一試合一試合を大切にしながら、最高の状態で開幕を迎えようと努力を重ねています。皆さんも、これからのドジャースの戦いを共に応援していきましょう。スプリングトレーニングはまだ始まったばかりですが、すでに開幕戦が待ちきれない気持ちになっています。ワールドシリーズ連覇という偉業を達成するために、チーム一丸となって戦うドジャース、その姿を見守り、彼らの熱い戦いに声援を送りましょう。あなたの応援が、選手たちの力になります。もしこの動画やニュースが面白かったと思ったら、ぜひチャンネル登録と高評価をお願いします。そして、皆さんの意見や感想もコメント欄でお聞かせください。今シーズンのドジャースの注目ポイントは、大谷翔平選手に期待することは、など、どんなコメントでも構いません。あなたの声が、このチャンネルをさらに盛り上げてくれます。次回のドジャース速報でまたお会いしましょう。開幕戦まであとわずか、この興奮を共有しながら、最高のシーズンを迎えましょう。